Welcome back, everyone, to part 2 of our Day 2 Battle to Battle. I don't know whether it's the afternoon or evening, but considering it's the middle of summer, as far north as Pittsburgh, or sorry, Pennsylvania, it's probably going to stay daylight for quite a while. So maybe there is one more evening battle in this day. Who knows? We don't know because we're already on an alternate historical timeline. Although there are some parallels, I would say the remarkable initial hold of the Bucktail Brigade somewhat mirrors the 20th Maine. I mean, that was a really impressive hold. They repelled, I don't know who it was it Perry and then Thomas? So they did a really good job. Now we have Ames and Ruger in position to, what is Ruger doing actually? I guess they don't have vision of Thomas, but Ames does. And we have Greene as well with vision. Well set up, good morale. Standard moving into position to continue our line here. Now, it appears that there are some rebel forces advancing or maybe moving. But we don't know much about what they're doing. They might actually be turning to face McDougal. And McDougal is really running out of conditioning, so I asked him to stop. Now up here we have the skirmishers. I'm trying to push them forward again because I really want to make sure that we get in a good amount of damage on these skirmishers. They've obviously done a hell of a job on us. Okay, now we can fall back. And we might as well just fall back to the same area. I don't care. Let's hold the good defensive ground we can. We have 2 people. It looks like this is still working out in our favor. 3 people firing at that one group. Yeah, so I'm pulling up Candy and Biddle, who both have high morale, high conditioning, to help with the conquest, I guess, the push onto Cemetery Hill. Rugers will just sit there and recover. Standard's getting blasted. I don't know why so blasted. Okay, now he's turning at least. Okay, good. Alright, that's fine actually. So here comes the charge. Everyone's ready. And Lockwood is our fallback. Bucktail will also be our fallback. Actually, just sit there. Yeah, but this is the time where McDougal, actually, we need him to be put into action. Like, Perry is their one defense against this. And if they're going to line up and shoot, well, they might have good cover there. I doubt it. This is probably where the fighting is most tense right now, but we need to continue to scan. Stonewall has broken at last. Okay, very good. That was expected, but... Now, Smith, I guess you just have to fall back. You know, there's just no point in trying to hold that at the cost of every single one of your lives. 100 and 100, that's what I like to see. So we have these guys in pretty good shape. Baxter's holding, Webb's holding. I like it. I like it. And I wonder if I'm pushing my men too hard. Remember that last fight, we did push them quite hard. Okay, McDougal, just turn and fire. This is so vulnerable to cavalry, though. Nicole's kind of come back. Yeah. Just have McDougal stay where he is. Candy, you still have good morale and everything. Okay, so that's fine. Yeah, you guys can both advance. If these guys, looks like they're lining up their guns to fire. Firing at Perry. Even though we outnumber them 5-1, I'm not sure how this is going to go. Still holding here. Okay, Kane fell back off the hill. Not surprising. Still getting pummeled by their long-range guns, though. Uh-oh. Well, something is happening here. Maybe I'm glad we didn't move out quite yet. Baxter... you know what? I don't know who we have defending the actual hill itself. If all goes wrong, if all goes poorly here. Pivot. We have all of our... Wait. Oh, okay, this is Greg. There he is. Oops, excuse me. So it looks like they're beginning some massive push. No, Greg, what are you doing? Hold. Oh, they were turning to face. Okay, that's acceptable. Now Jones is coming in after Stonewall has just washed up against our wall. Our stone wall. Schimmelpfennig is recuperating well. Can hold this. Low morale there, otherwise I'd send them. Let's get the Iron Brigade, even though they'll be separating from First Corps. Let's get them to go up and help. We have no idea what's going to be happening over here, so let's get them back up on top of Bender's Hill. All they've done this engagement is run around and fight, but that's okay. You can actually retreat back, Second Corps. Yeah, so that should obviously be really bad that their cavalry just walks right into our forested gunners. McDougal, how are you doing? Don't be afraid to fall back. I know that that's a little bit weird, but I think the important thing here is don't lose too many men. I hope already that you already know, Sheldon, not to do anything but canister, but just in case. Here comes the charge. Be a really great time. Nope, that wasn't a charge. Man, their guns are just killing us, though. I would love if we could pull one of our cavalry off this area. I don't think we can, though. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Biddle, you have to turn. It's very necessary you turn. We might even need Candy to turn with you. We'll just have Candy stop where they are. They'll be the holding. Biddle, turn and face, quicker. Is Biddle actually... Who? Are we actually seeing... Huh. Well, Paul's the only one holding here, but he's got good morale. Now, yeah, Schimmelpfennig's here as well. Okay, good. How's this going? Sheldon has finally been called off. Kane has decided that far away is not far enough away. Is further retreating. Low morale on these guys. I don't know if we have any choice but to just leave them where they are. Alright, they are reacting to McDougal's presence. Not surprising. It'd be nice if we could get Biddle over the hill here, though. Yeah, they're definitely changing their entire strategy to focus on McDougal. Really nice if Ruger could just come up a little bit to support. Can he fire? Will he see them? Well, Ames is going to fire. Come on. Fall back. Just fall back, McDougal. Ah! Oh, God. They broke. Wait, what are you doing? No, fall back. I have to fall back. Candy, what are you doing? Good God. What the hell are you doing? Well, shit, you've committed yourselves now. All right, Biddle, please be the one sane person we have here. All right, Ruger, we need you up on top of this hill then instead. Ah, damn it. Nope, Candy broke. Where are they breaking to? Oh my God, that's so much. That does not look like just 96 guns or whatever. Candy, what are you doing? Where in God's name are you going? Well, Candy will be remembered for the least intelligent charge I've ever imagined. Fleeing directly into the largest brigade on the battlefield. Enemy brigade, of course. Confounded troops. My confounded troops are just idiots. Slowly giving ground is fine. Taking the ground would have been fine. No, just get back. Forget it. We obviously have no hopes of holding this now because my forces are idiots. Paul, you can open fire. Good. Yeah, good. So this all makes sense to me. I wonder why our vision is so poor right now. It's 5 o'clock. I'm sure that sun did not go down this early at Gettysburg. Weather conditions are not being monitored like oh, okay, Posey charged. Should be giving him hell because we have so many. Did they not engage people who are in melee? That would make sense, of course, but... I guess they don't engage people who are in melee. Okay, that's fine. Graham's still firing at Anderson's flank. That's fine. Ruger, I don't know what you're doing. I'm telling you to stop. You're wheeling, I think. You are retreating, and I think that's fine. McDougal, here's McDougal. Let's get him to fall back a little bit further. No, he doesn't want to do anything. He won't listen to orders. Okay. I don't know exactly what we're doing here. I mean, we have amazing morale, but what in holy hell, what formation is this? Like, what in God's name were you doing, Ruger? Just stop and fire. That was a good fire. Yes, that's what I'd be looking for. Alright, green held. That's amazing. Very good. Stannard is attacking? Not attacking? Retreating. Okay. He made up his mind. He decided not to fight. Yeah, okay, you guys fall back. You did a good job. Can we tell you which way to fall back? Even run back. Even just run back. Because I don't want you to do... What in the hell are you doing? Just run backwards. If I tell you to fall back, you might be stupid like Candy. You might decide to run into the enemy. So I don't trust you. That's probably good for the running, then. Would get you just to sit up on top of the hill, like everyone else. Like, you can join Biddle. You guys can mull over how you are the least intelligent commanders I've ever met. Another charge on green. I highly doubt that we'll be able to hold this one. Although Anderson has decided to do almost a similar thing and run right into Graham. I wouldn't recommend that. Now, Ward's just sitting up here. I don't think that they can survive it. Looks like the moment we take any kind of fire, we rout. I don't know. Is it always like this? I don't remember our units being so fragile previously. This is a strange situation to see it like this. Okay, well, the battle's almost over, so we lost Cemetery Ridge, but, I mean, what the hell could we have done? They're like each one of their brigades is like a one-man army. I feel like we did the best we could with the tools we were given. So I don't know if it was true that we were outnumbered. I mean, we outnumbered them 35 to 25. Certainly didn't feel that way. Stannard is retreating. Lockwood, you have to hold down the fort then. Wow, just everywhere being pushed back. Everywhere. This is so juicy. We really needed cavalry down here. Let's see if we can do it. Let's get it with Ward in one good blast on Garden. See if it's possible. They're already willing to face. See if we can get it off, though. Let's just try to... it worked before, right? This charge retreat thing. Yeah, I think that worked. Oh my god, what the hell? Wow, where did all that I don't even see how we're losing that many men. Oh my god, no. Don't, what are, God's name are you doing? I don't even see where the gunfire is coming in from. Maybe I literally don't see the people shooting at us. Okay, so that was obviously not a good idea. They're routing now. That's okay. We don't have a third corps commander to help them, but that was so weird. I don't know where they were being shot from. They just took massive casualties suddenly. Okay, well, I will be happy the moment this battle ends. Quite happy. I don't care that it was a minor defeat because, I mean, who knows, maybe it was a major defeat. I'm just curious how the casualties went. I almost didn't even do anything in this battle. I basically had my hand off the keyboard, letting them retreat when they wanted to. But it just doesn't seem like they're capable of holding up against equal forced rebel army. Like brigade versus brigade, we seem to lose every time. Why is that? I just have no idea. Okay, so it was a draw. And we just barely lost more units than they did. Okay, so let's take a look at what this means. Texas Brigade suffered only 570 losses, killed 1,500 men. How? It's just incredible. Oh, it's probably mostly the Candy Brigade. Like, if we sort by losses, let's see. Candy's was only second to Wilcox. Wow, we lost 1,800. Just the stupidest charge you can imagine. Okay, let's go back to kills, though. That one's always the most fun to look at. Graham's Brigade did well. These detached skirmishers. I'm just trying to see who did the best kill to death. Texas Brigade by far. Interesting. And we lost a lot of batteries. Let's look at just the artillery of the Union. 1, 2, 3, 4 of our batteries were destroyed. And for the Confederates, just nothing. Weren't able to touch them. Oh well. Well, I can't say I'm like extremely happy with that one. Okay, so this is conflict at Benner's Hill now. Interesting. We have been greatly reduced in forces. Sir, the Confederates have been spotted moving on Benner's Hill. We are already fighting along Cemetery Ridge, and the rebels might be shifting their front. Almost the entire Army of the Potomac will be at your disposal for this battle, and a detachment of 6 Corps will reinforce us. Wait, wait a second. This number is not accurate. This number is not accurate. I had 35,000 and I lost 10,000. That puts me at 25,000. Okay, my brain's hurting. The math. It's not working. Our line is stretched out and we're facing constant attack. We must take care to prevent gaps from forming in our lines. If Benner's Hill falls, we still have Culp's and Wolf's Hills. God be with you, General. Interesting. Well, this is certainly going to be our next fight. I don't understand what happened, though. Yeah, look at this. Army of Potomac has been reduced from 35,000 to now like 28,000 total. What the heck? It looks like they lost Hill's Corps. He must be off further to the west. Well, I mean, I just should just play these things as they are. It doesn't matter what the circumstances are. Each one of these battles is a self-contained, fun thing to do. But as far as like consistency, I didn't experience this in my first campaign, but it feels like things were lopsided. Actually, I didn't even mention it, but the Confederate flag versus the Union flag in the last battle was really heavily in favor of the Confederates, which surprised me because we should have had this 10,000 troop advantage. That was before they got reinforcements even. So there's something fishy going on, but I can't quite figure it out. Like maybe this weights combat ability? I don't know. So this will be the day 3 midday, I guess. We're jumping past the morning. Maybe we'll come back to the other one. I don't know. Let me just fight and we'll set this up briefly. Okay, so Culp's Hill is a goner. That is well, we can rest well assured of that. Wow, that is a massive gun. Lots of batteries coming in. Then some familiar faces like Cross, Ruger, McDougal. They're actually, whoops, that's not doing anything yet. But they look like they're much better morale and condition than in the previous one. We still have Custer. He's facing the wrong way, but that's fine. So we're supposed to hold Benner's Hill, but we can always fall back to Wolf's Hill. Like, what's our final objective? I see one here. I see one here. Like, Culp's Hill I would love to hold, because this is like a very, very defensible position. Benner's Hill, not so much. It's very open on the north side. Like, it's easy to hold this if you're holding the south, but not nearly as easy if we're taking an attack from the north, which we were. And it looks like we will continue to be attacked from the north. There's the infamous Texas Brigade. Well, it looks like an interesting fight. I guess I've done kind of the prep for that next one in this video. So we'll put a cut in here, and then we'll jump into this battle. I mean, I guess, I'm losing track. We're on day 3 midday at least, though. So that's probably what I'll title this. Even though maybe it was evening, since we didn't have an evening battle after the last one. But we didn't have a morning battle for this one, so I don't know. Yep. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon for the next episode, which include... I don't know. Hopefully we can get it all done in one video. The entire battle, I hope. So, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.